In LeRoy, Minnesota, community elders teamed up with a 6th grade class for the Heritage Circle project.
The kids had the wonderful opportunity to meet with 8 of the seniors from our LeRoy area, and those seniors had spent time and energy preparing presentations, talking about our local history and their experiences, and the students got to interview the seniors.
Was the public school just a one-room schoolhouse?
It was just a one-room schoolhouse, and it was made out of logs, the first one. Then the second one was made out of brick.
History is very alive. A lot of students come into the classroom thinking that history is something old and boring and in a book.
If you had a cold, they mix lard with turpentine, mustard, and put that on your chest, and that would get rid of your cold fast.
These are real people, these are real pictures, this has really happened. These people experienced it firsthand.
There is a lot of things that you can get out of these seniors that you could not find in a book and things. These seniors know a lot of stories about LeRoy, but nobody writes them down. So basically they're going to go unheard unless we write them down, which is basically what we're doing today.
They're going to share their experience by creating essays, and we're going to work together to put it in an online book.
Our students are going to benefit from gaining some knowledge on how to interview people and do a little more in-depth research.
So now today we have been on a field trip getting to visit some of the sites that were talked about in the LeRoy area.
This was the sluice. This is where that wheel I showed you, that turned it, most likely sat in there.
When you touch all the senses, students have a greater chance of remembering what they learn. So I think that if you come to the place where history happened, or where the town used to be, and they have a map in hand and they can look around, they can better visualize what it was like.
They used to drive across here.
This is the way they got across.
The coolest thing I've probably seen so far today was probably the old house, because the old house that I drove by every day on the bus route for 5 days a week, and I never knew that was probably the oldest senior citizen in LeRoy was a one-room schoolhouse teacher, and that she had traveled so many times, and she finally ended up in LeRoy.
And if you look up the road here where it's brushy right up there, there's quicksand. And she used to have to watch her boys really carefully, because if they got in there, they might not have been able to get out.
I really enjoy talking to students and bringing things alive to them. And I found that kids learn in so many different ways. We aren't even aware of it, but they're absorbing all the time.
Why is there 2 chimneys?
Because this back area right here was a summer kitchen. They didn't have air conditioning, so when you cook, and your whole room gets heated up. So what they did in the summer, they had an area called the summer kitchen where they would cook.
My favorite part about the whole trip was when we got to be in the one-room schoolhouse. That was pretty sweet. The schoolhouse was like we all got to sit in the desks.
That's probably where it was made.
And some of the desks were double, so you sat with somebody. But the boys never sat with a girl.
No, heavens no.
Boys on one side, girls on the other.
Yep, boys on one side and girls on the other.
What do you think this hole's for?
No.
No.
Garbage? Like a ink.
Yeah, right.
Inkwell.
What did girls have to wear when I was in
Dresses.
What?
Dresses.
Dresses, right. And the boys wore?
Overalls.
I think we take away from a program like this, seeing the kids get excited about their community, about their legacy, about the people who have lived here.
It's really amazing what you can learn on this, and just to know where we come from and who we are.